Oh, say does that.
Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now, here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. That shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
There's Smart following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Outside, Horford. There's a screen by Williams. Tatum, no good. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And it's LeVert missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Brown against Mitchell. And then Brown with the dunk.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The kick out to Tatum. Outside Williams. Here's Horford. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Celtics trail by 5.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. LeVert finds Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Smart. Tatum looking around. Shoots over LeVert. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell passes to LeVert. And here's Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown kicks to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Allen, a screen on Brown. And it's Mitchell missing. Brown inside. LeVert defending. Smart dishes to Brown. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K's.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 5.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
On the floor for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Allen against Tatum. For 3. They get the rebound. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Mitchell passes to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Good on the shot. Brown's got 6.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Garland looking it over. Here's Mobley, a second chance effort. Goes up again, and it's good on the way in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Brown, the kick out to Tatum. The feed now to Williams. The shot missing, and Cleveland will come the other way. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Mitchell outside. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, yeah, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
From the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. At the crossover, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Brown feeling out a bit. 1:27 left in the first half. Horford against Mitchell. Smart passes to Williams. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And here's Harlan for three. Allen kicks to LeVert. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Williams. Outside Smart. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's the pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Tatum with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Brown. And again, it's Boston converting.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
17 seconds left in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Tries again. Good on the bucket.
And even though he stands just 6'1", Mitchell is a plus rebounder for a guard. Big vertical and those long arms.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Horford. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big time three to take the lead at the buzzer.
And that'll do it for the first half. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere. Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Boston leading by 5. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. That one doesn't go. Celtics shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And the turnover again by Boston. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Rubio against White. Here's Okoro. Pass to Love. Shoots over Brogdon. And another miss by Cleveland. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Gallinari outside. Back to Brogdon. And he converts the layup. Brogdon's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Pass to Stevens. Kicks it out to Love. Pulls up from the corner. The shot comes out, so the Celtics will take it the other way. White the pass to Griffin. The Cavaliers pull it in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dishes to Love. Pass to Stephens. Feeds it to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, I didn't know that he still had it in him. Kevin Love, a little bit of thunder.
Outside, White. Griffin sets the screen for White. Oh, Griffin in position. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Rubio against Brogdon. Here's a Okoro. He can't get it to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's White, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Isaac Okoro. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. White against Rubio. And White kicks to Gallinari. Back to White. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Rubio against White. Love outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
A volume three-point shooter for a big man. Love can certainly torch you from downtown.
Out to Gallinari. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Love the pass to Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Boston lead.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
Timeout call, the Celtics. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Both good from the line that time. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Rubio. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Launches it. Connects from 3-point range. Tatum's got 12.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass into the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Mitchell missing. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Brown. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Brown's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it. And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Outside, Smart. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over LeVert. Bullseye. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all he needed and just knocks down the shot.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's the drive. The kick out to Brown. The pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A wide open look here for Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston leading by 9. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum. Beyond the arc. A new 14 for Boston. Williams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Mobley a screen on Smart. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That'll be his second foul of the game. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. He dishes it to Tatum. Pocket 4. Shoots over LeVert.
And LeVert's game goes to another level when he plays deep with energy. It's hard to take him off the floor when he's impacting it on both ends.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Tatum on the wing. Smart against Garland. Out left to the wing. And stolen by Mobley. Garland dishes to Allen.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
The 3 from Garland. No good on the shot. And the Celtics going the other way now. And here is Brown. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over LeVert. A nice shot by Tatum. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got, and Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Van Vliet outside. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Can't get it to drop. Tatum with some nice D.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Now here's Van Vliet. Anunoby, a screen on Smart. Outside Anunoby. Trent outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. Siakam right side. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Tatum can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From downtown, the shot misses. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Kick out to Brown. Williams, a screen on Trent. Here's Brown. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
They set a pick. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. It's stolen by Smart. On the break. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. Trent outside. Clock at 6. Outside Anunoby. The 3 is up. And the Raptors miss again. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Smart outside. Pass to Williams. Horford for 3. On target from range. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has. Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Williams with the screen. Brown with it. Siakam covering. Here's Williams. That shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet against Smart. Trent outside. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Trent from long range. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Smart against Van Vliet. And it's Smart missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Over Smart. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Raptors. They're up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Horford. That one a little long. The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Smart. A good look from Siakam, and another basket for Toronto.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Smart against Van Vliet. It's Brown on the wing. The kick to Tatum from deep. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Smart against Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Outside Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Anunoby against Tatum. Pass to Smart. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. It's Brown on the wing. Fires from deep. Man, can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Brown with the stuff.
Out in the open, Brown's the guy you want finishing a break.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Puts one up from 19. Boston with a rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Tatum. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because of a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team foul.
Smart for three. He buries it from three. Smart's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Anunoby. Launches it. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
Horford outside. Brown against Trent. The kick to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. 4-3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Williams passes to Horford. Drains the triple. Horford's got his second basket.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Anunoby, a screen on Smart. Outside Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. Over Smart. Van Vliet misses.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
They get it again. Outside, Williams. Pass to Smart. Back to Williams. Stolen by Siakam.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Outside Anunoby. Back to Trent. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Celtics out in front. Lead.
26. The Raptors. 21.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Kim Birch. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Benton in at the 2. Pass to Flynn. The kick out to Young. He hangs. And it's good on the layup. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Outside White. Oh, there's the alley. Now Griffin. Outside for Brogdon. Screen by Griffin. Brogdon, pass to Griffin. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by White. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Porter against Gallinari. Inside. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
So it's Boston now. 2-point game. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Gallinari. Williams, a screen on Porter. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Pulls it from the top of the key, and down it goes. 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Outside Porter, back to Flynn. On the take. The shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Boston has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. White finds Brogdon, and they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Brogdon up top. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Williams' shot is good.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And Toronto calls time here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by White. Outside Porter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Third team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt it.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Flynn. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock is at 3. Now here's White. Tightly guarded. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. That one's good for 2. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And the Celtics call time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. The kick to Tatum. Another shot. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Yes, it's good.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum passes to Brown. Tatum, a screen on Trent. Back to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Smart against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the free throw, no good.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Back to Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Brown passes to Tatum, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Here's Smart. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Williams. Kicks it out to Barnes. No good on the 3. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. And Boston calls time here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Thank you for that, Allie. Tatum against Anunoby. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Outside Anunoby. That 3's off the mark. Boston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Tatum inside, working on Barnes. Smart for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Pass to Siakam. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Marcus Smart, second personal foul, first team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. Throws it up high. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. Horford outside. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
1:56 left in the fourth. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. From outside, off the mark.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Pass to Tatum. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time. Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent from downtown, and the three-pointer goes.
Gary Trent Jr., he will remember this moment, and so will we.
Brown against Trent. Outside, Brown. Tatum, screen on Trent. 6 to shoot. Screen by Horford. Brown passes to Horford. And a foul. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Timeout called. The Celtics. They're leading by 5. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Count it!
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on, Anunoby showing no fear.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Tatum. Just 5 on the clock.
OG Anunoby has great lateral quickness. Gets it done defensively. Great contest on that play.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. To tie it up. Misses the 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous...
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great. We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert into the small forward position. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Anunoby. Van Vliet's got the first basket of the game for the Raptors. Garland against Van Vliet. And the pass to Mobley. LeVert is screen on Barnes. Second chance shot. A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, Karis LeVert giving you a glimpse into how high that vertical goes. That is nice.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Misses the three. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Now Trent, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Inside, stolen by Allen. Trent against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Oh, the lob to Trent. An emphatic LU jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Van Vliet attacking. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Trent up top. Three-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display. Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And here is Van Vliet. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Here's the triple. And that's good. Fred Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
Well, Fred Van Vliet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
Here's Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, we the North. You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now, here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here to end the run. And Mobley throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Raptors up by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert into the small forward. Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto leading by 6. Van Vliet looking around. Oh, the lob to Trent. Stolen by LeVert. And here's Garland for 3. Siakam pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Van Vliet against Garland. The kick out to Barnes. Barnes screen on LeVert. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got 8.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it. Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Anunoby passes to Trent. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And he's good on the second. And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Mobley, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Back to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Anunoby, good.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game, and boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Allen trying to break free. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket for Mitchell.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Anunoby with the screen for Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. Covered by Mobley. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Here's Mobley. Allen outside. Passes to Mitchell. Tipped away. And so that brings the first half to a close. Raptors lead by 6. And a chance now to drive. Thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Porter is out there with Young. Then there's Kem Birch. And Spanton in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Well, Donovan Mitchell's wingspan is effective when it comes to swatting away the basketball and getting steals for his team.
Flynn kicks to Porter. Back to Flynn. The kick out to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 17. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. It's a pick by Love. Stevens, the pass to Love. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
Flynn kicks to Porter. Pass to Birch. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Birch has got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Pass to Okoro. And Love has it in the corner. Okoro passes to Love. Here's Stephens. Back to Love. Birch knocks it loose. Raptors leading by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Floats it up for Young. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
My goodness, the soaring Thaddeus Young. Such elevation on that alley-oop.
The pass to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Porter, a screen on Rubio. Flynn kicks to Porter. All sorts of time. And again, it's Toronto converting.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. There's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Raptors leading by 5. Porter, a screen on Garland. Passes it to Porter. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Garland against Flynn. Down low. Here's Benton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. The wide open look here for Garland. And it's all evened up. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. They double-team Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. And finished off by Siakam.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Defense might want to think about trying to keep the ball out of Gary Trent Jr.'s hands, because right now he is willing anything he wants on the offensive end.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
For Cleveland, they have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Barnes passes to Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark. Mitchell outside. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Mitchell trying to free himself. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Anunoby. It's tipped. Stolen by LeVert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. Van Vliet outside. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Boy, at this size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Trent against Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Goes back up. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Siakam outside. Off target with his 3.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Gary Trent Jr. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. A drive by Garland.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 11. 1:58 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Siakam left side. And again, no good by Toronto.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Mitchell in the corner for the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland for 3. Garland's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand, And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
3 on the clock. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. No good with the triple. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Cleveland.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Garland looking it over. From deep three-point range, we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about...
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the end, a matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. The 3 is up. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Smart against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Brown. Left side Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Smart. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Garland. Off target with the 3. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Here's Brown. Yes. Great play by Horford to set him up.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Garland finds Mitchell. Clock at 6. And stolen by Brown. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat coached them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Here's Horford. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. And absolutely no one was falling for that crossover move. Just wasted energy out there.
Now here's Brown. Launches a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Garland against Smart. Pass to Mitchell. Missed inside.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Smart passes to Brown. Tatum with a screen. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
.103 left to play in the first quarter. Smart against Garland. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. No good that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. The 3 from Mitchell. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Smart's got 5 now.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Brown against Mitchell. From deep. That one is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics. They're up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Tatum from long range. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. And stolen by Brown. Tatum from long range sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Garland with the ball. Pass to Mitchell from deep. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Garland against Smart. And stolen by Brown. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. And Williams punches it home.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Outside for Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Mobley outside. It's stolen by Smart. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The kick out to Williams. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Smart against Garland. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Here's Allen. And they call over the back here. Too much contact. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
It's good. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Garland. And the layup falls. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on Levert. Outside Tatum. Horford passes to Tatum. 5 on the clock. The shot off that time. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Garland. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker. The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Outside Garland. Now here's Mitchell. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries. Tatum against Mitchell. Outside Tatum. Brown, a screen on Mitchell. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Levert passes to Mitchell. Up top, Brown. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Tatum. And the bucket is good. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Cavaliers. They've got Okoro, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Stevens in at small forward. Outside for Gallinari. Back to White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Stevens. Here's Okoro. For 3. The shot that time not on target. And the Celtics going the other way now. To the inside. And Griffin gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 13.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. The kick out to Williams from the arc, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Lopez passes to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And it's Love missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Gallinari for 3. Stevens with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Okoro on the wing. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Pass to Stevens. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Blake Griffin picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Rubio against White. Outside for Gallinari. And the Celtics another 3.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Outside White. Pass to Gallinari. Misses the jumper.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Love for 3. He drops it from range. Love's got 6 in the quarter.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Outside White. Brogdon, the pass to White. Now here's Brogdon. Defense right on him. The 3 is up. The Cavaliers pull it in. 43 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Love over Williams. He can't get that one to fall. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Now here's Gallinari. He's covered closely. This one for 3. Love grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And Okoro gets it to go. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum against LeVert. And here's Tatum. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Here's Tatum. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Garland. Let's go with a 3. Horford pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Tatum.
Ooh, quick first step by Tatum, but look out!
Mitchell against Brown. From outside the arc. Williams grabs the board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Garland against Smart. Outside Tatum. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Garland against Williams. For three, Allen. He can't get it to go. And Boston going the other way now. Now Tatum. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Takes the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his fourth rebound in this one. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Horford with a steal. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
The drive by Smart. Out to Horford. Stolen by Mobley. Allen against Williams. LeVert. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Mobley, left side. Fires for three. Cleveland, the rebound. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Smart passes to Brown. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Horford. 4 on the clock. No good. Good D by Mobley. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And it's Mitchell. The miss. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. They just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaylen Brown.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Tatum. No one near him. Good on the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 11.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. It's good from long range.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Pass to Siakam. Nice move over Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine. Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. Tatum no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. No good from outside. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Celtics passing it around. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Tatum. Van Vliet against Smart. Clock at 6. From downtown, it's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now, here's Trent. Barnes the screen. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Anunoby, good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Vliet on the wing. The kick out to Barnes. over Horford. They get it again. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 5.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, nice use of the mid-range by Tatum, taking what the defense gives him.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth champion.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. There's the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Left side, Tatum. Trent outside. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Smitty OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Horford. Connects from three-point range.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
Anunoby with the screen for Van Vliet. Here's the 3. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Anunoby.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. Smart against Van Vliet. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
The pass to Trent. Now Siakam. Trent outside. Into the target.
Nice. Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr. working his way to the look he wants.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And here's Tatum for 3. Horford. And it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Kicks it out to Siakam. That ball, great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Trent against Brown. Outside, Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Van Vliet against Smart. This is it to Siakam. And he finishes nicely on the layup. That's 7 points for Siakam.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Smart passes to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Williams. Right side Tatum. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And a great move by Williams. Williams has got 8.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Fires top of the key. Great D that time from Tatum.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Horford no luck. Brown against Anunoby. And there's the drive. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Tatum. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And some good action through the first. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
They've got Porter. Young is out there with Khem Birch, and it's Flynn in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now White. Gallinari on the wing. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Porter dishes to Young. The three-pointer, no good. Boston leading by 4. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Griffin sets the screen for Gallinari. Got a piece of it. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know what's changed in Griffin over the years? He's become a technician, no longer reliant on just his athleticism.
Blake Griffin hits them both. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Porter, a screen on White. Outside, Porter. Back to Flynn. From past the arc. Not going to go that time. And it's Boston the other way. Over to the left wing. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Gallinari in the corner. Griffin against Flynn. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
If you allow Blake Griffin to get that close, the result, a dunk.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brogdon, he's checked in for the Celtics. Inside. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Gallinari left side. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Griffin. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 8. Outside Flynn. Outside Porter.
A strong all-around talent, relatively still young and still growing. Porter getting himself to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And Porter drops them both. Here's White. No points in the game yet for him. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Brogdon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brogdon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Gallinari against Porter. Over Gallinari. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, part of Porter's efficiency comes from good decision-making. Gets the shot he wants and doesn't hesitate.
Brogdon outside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And a wide-open look for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Porter's got 7 points.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
Pass to Williams. Gallinari against Porter. Gallinari with the screen for Brogdon. Out to Gallinari. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Now here's Flynn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's good. 2 points. Now it's just a 3-point Boston lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Brogdon outside. And he slams it one-handed.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Porter, a screen on White. Flynn kicks to Porter. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Boston leading by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center, filling out the middle. The kick out to Brown. Horford the pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Vliet against Smart. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Anunoby is screen on Smart. Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Raptors.
It's all about change of speed for Fred on his drives. That's how he makes it past defenders.
Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Anunoby.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
To tie it up. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Brown. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Smart finds Horford. Good. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
There's the pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Outside, Smart. The kick out to Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with, so great at getting to the line.
And Brown drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yep, that one goes. And that's now 6 points for Scotty Barnes.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Tatum draws the double. Passes it to Horford. Brown kicks to Horford. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horford's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Celtics. Van Vliet with it. Takes it out to Siakam. On deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Tatum passes to Williams. The kick out to Brown. Horford in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. Boston needs to get off a shot. A second chance effort. They get it back. Williams. Back to Tatum. There's a screen by Williams. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Come! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Fearless at the finish. Fred is just unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 3. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Trent outside. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
6 seconds left in the game. Oh, it's the Celtics picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now
Now, introducing the starters.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. It's stolen by Garland. LeVert outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires from deep. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mitchell against Siakam. Pass to Mobley. And it's good. 2 points.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
First free throw is good. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got his second basket on the night.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now here's Barnes. 5 points in the game. Trent outside. Over to the left wing. Barnes with a screen on Garland. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's LeVert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Earning a trip to the line, Karis LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
Both free throws good for LeVert.
When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. And he slams it in one-handed.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Outside Mitchell. There's the three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Anunoby. Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. The three. Can't get it to drop. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter to the paint. And the shot is good by Garland.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes a three. The shot no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Garland. No good from outside. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Anunoby.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league is nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Mitchell with the ball. Siakam covering. Stolen by Siakam. Here's the break. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Here's LeVert. Here he goes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
How about the athleticism of Karis LeVert? So good at slicing through the defense and making them get physical with him.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And that one's good.
That's the urgency of Fred VanVleet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
And here's LeVert for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Raptors out in front, up to...
Your Cavaliers Houston team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Siakam in at the 5.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
VanVleet against Garland. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Mobley passes to Allen. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Oh, rejected by Allen.
Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Siakam with it, picked up by Allen. Here's Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got 5 now.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Mitchell. And the basket is good.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Outside Anunoby. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. No good on the free throw.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Outside for Mitchell. VanVleet against Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. Garland. His teammates are loving it. Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. From down in the low post, it goes. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's out wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Here's Allen. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. Allen's gotten his first points in this one.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mobley against Siakam. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Trent. Van Vliet on the wing. Trent with a screen on Garland. Trent outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Garland with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Mitchell against Van Vliet to the wing, right side. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. Anunoby against LeVert. Here's Garland. And it's Toronto with a rebound. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Pass to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Trent. Here's Barnes. Now Anunoby. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Raptors. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter. Right. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Stevens in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Back to Flynn. 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. Pass to Ben. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved to just one pass more?
Now here's Love. For the lead. And Young pulls it down. The Raptors' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Pass to Okoro. Out to Rubio. Back to Okoro. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Outside Love. Going inside. Chalk up 2 there.
But with Love's strength, so difficult to push him away from the rim when he puts it on the floor. So you think back to a big part of LeBron returning to the Cavs in 2014. That trade sending Kevin Love to Cleveland, forming a big 3 when you throw in Kyrie Irving.
Porter, the pass to Young. Back to Porter. From behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. Here's Flynn. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
My goodness, the soaring Thaddeus Young, such elevation on that alley-oop.
Love came to Cleveland as a major piece of a title puzzle, Doris.
Then think about it. The injury of Kevin Love changed the entire complexion of the 2015 playoffs. The Cavs were shorthanded in the finals. A healthy Kevin Love was a monumental piece in the 16 finals. That got Cleveland their first ever NBA title. What a story that was.
And the shot goes down.
You know, that's good hands on display from Lopez right there, getting it up and down from inside.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Flynn, covered by Rubio. And here's Porter. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. 1:46 left in the third. Here's Stevens. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Okoro for the lead. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Benton. Young with it. 3-pointer. Love grabs the miss. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Birch. Okoro, no good. The Raptors shooting a disappointing 38%. Outside Porter. The 3 knocks down the triple. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, shooters are necessary to win in this league, and Porter can provide that kind of floor spacing.
Rubio passes to Lopez. Okoro on the wing. Back to Lopez. Rebound by the Raptors.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Porter, the pass to Young. Here's Flynn. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Love. From deep three-point range. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And Toronto calls time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Up in time. Unable to get that one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Raptors out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Cavs trailing. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the one. So it'll be 2 free throws. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even...
The previous play is under review.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers shooting only 42%. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Allen can't get it to go. The Raptors with a lead. Now Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Mitchell. Down low. Here's Allen. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. LeVert passes to Allen. And so they foul intentionally.
His second 14 foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. To stop the run. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Beyond the arc. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. The 3 from Mitchell. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors have got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. And Anunoby for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Van Vliet outside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent outside. Pass to Van Vliet. This one for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
This is exactly what comes with having the basketball late and becoming the focal point of your team. For Donovan Mitchell, making these free throws is critical.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby to tie it up. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
On the wing, Mitchell. And it's good.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.